What's the Charles? Just It's Games here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Emerald 2 Nuzlocke. In the last episode, I asked you guys to pick my starter, and we'll get on to that in a minute. But of course, if you are enjoying this series and the fact that it is VidMe exclusive, then go and upvote the video, and of course follow the channel as well, and leave comments. You know, it's fun to leave comments, because it all shows support in the end. Anyway, today I'm going to show you guys the starter. So let's do one thing, because there's a tie in the starter votes, and the day I'm recording this, and it's been a while. It's been like this for a couple of days now since I started the vote. Everyone has at least about one vote, and that kind of annoys me, because the fact is it basically puts me on the I don't know what to do category. Because, you know, I really wanted people to actually give me a vote, but maybe I'm not big enough on VidMe yet to ask people to pick my starters for series. Maybe that's the case. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going off ID numbers. Basically, how it's going to work is if my last digit is between 1 and 3, I pick the grass type, whatever the grass type is. 4 and 6... it's the fire type, and 7 to 9 is the water type. And if my ID ends in a 0, I move the next character up. I move the next character up the line. So I go to the second to last digit, that means. Okay, so my ID number is 52528, which means I get the water type. Ape. So that means Corphish is mine. This is how I will break ties from now on my channel. If... damn reminders. If that happens again, this is how I'm going to break ties from now on. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully Corphish will do me well. Now remember, this is hard mode. This has got the set battle style. This game is hard in the first place because, you know, it's Emerald 2, so I'm not looking forward to this, but we'll see what happens. I may need to grind in a lot more places than, you know, I would normally in Emerald. Although this Corphish is doing me pretty well so far. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Tackle is recall in this game. Tackle adds recall. Yeah. I know, it's a bit of a silly mechanic because Tackle should not add recall, but I can't really do anything about that. It's just bad ROM. I don't know if that's bad ROM hacking or good ROM hacking, because I don't know whether Tackle... Question of the day, should Tackle actually cause recall? I want to know, should you hurt yourself when you tackle someone? Whoa. I was in the tall grass, studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh. Well, hi, you're Joanne. This is not a place to chat, so can you come by my Pokemon lab later? So, Joanne, I've been hearing so much about you from your father. I heard you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But by the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a bloom. I guess you got some of your father's blood in your veins after all. Well, of course I have, since he's, you know, since he's my dad. Of course I would have some of his blood in my veins. You know, I'd have, like, a lot of blood in his veins. Like, almost like 50% of his blood in my veins. As well as 50% of my mother's blood in her veins. And who knows what she did before she became a mum. Ah, yes, as a thank you for rescuing me, I'd like to give you the Pokemon that you used earlier. Yay, we received a Corphish. Why not give it a nickname as well? Okay, so I'm going to give this thing a nickname. I'm not exactly sure whether this is a good nickname or not, but I'm going to call you Punchy. I'm going to call you Punchy. That's what I'm going to do, Corphish. You are now known as Punchy. If you work hard at Pokemon, you'll gain experience. And I think you'll make an excellent trainer. My kid Brendan is studying Pokemon out on Route 103. Would you mind helping him out? Joanne, I think it's a good idea that you go and see Brendan. Alright, fine. Great! Brendan should be happy too. Going to get Brendan to teach you what it means to be a trainer. I know what it means to be a trainer. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. You know, I know what I'm doing. I don't need to go and see Brendan. Also, I'm a little scared of Brendan since this is hard mode. And I don't know what he's going to have, and I'd kind of like to get some levels before I go and face him. Or at least not be level 5. So I'm thinking maybe level 7 would be pretty cool to go and face Brendan at. But I'm not exactly sure. Grinding for this series will probably be done off screen, as it is, because the fact is I only get a 30-minute upload schedule on VidMe, because I'm not verified with VidMe, and I tried to become verified with VidMe before I started uploading over here, and well, I got turned down. So I don't know if I would be able to get verified by VidMe anytime soon, so I feel like time is important. So with that in mind, I'm just going to see what happens and hopefully go for broke and we'll grind off screen if necessary. I hope you guys are okay with that. Also, it leaves me not having to deal with like copyright-free music. Which is something I've had a little bit of trouble with on YouTube. I will admit that right now. I've had a little bit of trouble with copyright-free music on YouTube over the past couple of weeks and stuff. So I'm glad there's no such thing as copyright over here on VidMe, but that doesn't mean that the copyright system is open to abuse. You know, I would still use copyright-free music, and I'd still try and properly label stuff if I did use copyright music. But I'd rather just, like, not use, not do grinding montages, because the fact is, you know, I might get into trouble. And I don't want to get into trouble. You know, I don't like getting into trouble, you know? It's not something I like doing. I've been doing my YouTube channel for almost 4 years now, and I don't really like getting into trouble because I have lost a YouTube channel in the past, and, well, it's because I got into a little bit of trouble that got me into that loss of channels. So I really don't want to get into that situation again. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. I really don't, like, I'm looking at the route encounters for route number 1, since route number 1 is the only place with encounters. I will admit that right now. I have played past the rival battle on my test file, and I do know that Route 103 does not have grass on it anymore. They've moved the grass. There is grass still on the route, but in order to get to said grass, you need to surf. And I don't know where surfing is in this game. If surfing is super easy and super early, then, you know, GG. But if it isn't, then I don't really trust it. You know what I mean? Ooh, there's Snubble on this route. I like Snubble. I don't like the Intimidate. I'm going to run from this battle because I'm not, you know, I'm not 100%, so I'm going to go and heal, and then we're going to run on, and then we're going to try and face our rival today. Possibly, maybe try and get our Route 101 encounter, but I don't know. That's probably where we'll end today's episode, with the Route 101 encounter. I don't really want to go too far further than that, because I could do with, like, getting everyone up to level 10 before starting, you know, before seriously kicking into this Nuzlocke. That is the plan. Maybe I could get the Route 102 encounter as well. Yeah, maybe I can get that as well. We'll have to wait and see. Go, Punchy. Actually, Punchy. Nature. What are you? You have a Nigma Berry to start off. I can't remember what that does. I don't even know. It's a good thing. You have a quirky nature. Quirky. I don't remember what that does. Not off the top of my head. It's not one of those moves that I remember. But you have Marvel Scale, which is a really cool ability. Because that boosts defense when you're not, when you're paralyzed, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool that I boost defense when paralyzed. That is actually a really cool ability. You'd think there would be an item there, but there isn't. Right, so I'm going to heal up my... I'm going to heal up. Let's do this. Little bit scared. I still have my potion in my bag too, though, so I should be okay. This Mart here you can't get to until after you learn Surf. But it's okay because of a little thing I'll show you guys in a couple of minutes once we faced our rival, so it'll be okay in a minute once we faced our rival. So let's go and face our rival. Okay, so the Pokemon I can find on this route are that one and that one. They all live on Route 103. Oh, hey, it's Joanne. Oh yeah, my dad gave you a Pokemon? Well, since you're here, let's have a little battle, shall we? I can teach you what it means to be a trainer. Alright. Here we go. Of course, though, the Nuzlocke doesn't start until we get Pokeballs, so that's kind of cool. But, I don't know. I'm going to put Harden up. You gonna hear me? I'm gonna put my walls back up. It's a speed tie between me and you, isn't it? Because I went faster than you once and you went faster than me once. Or maybe it doesn't work like that in this game. Never mind. Level 8 for Punchy. Huh. Joanne, you're not too shabby. I think I get it now. Why I know that my dad has his eye on you. Look, you already got a Pokemon and it already likes you. Even though you only just got it a couple of seconds ago. Joanne, I get the feeling that you could befriend any Pokemon with ease. We should head back to the lab. Okay, we'll head back to the lab. I'm a little scared of continuing on this. A little scared, but I'm going to continue on. Keep going. I need to go and heal up my Mons first, though. And then we'll see where we can go from there. I'm heading back to my dad's lab now. Joanne, you should hustle back too. I will try and hustle back. I'm not as fast as you, Brendan, but I can try. I can try and hustle back. Also, I'd like my running shoes, so yeah, hustling back is a good thing. Oh, hi, Joanne. I heard that you beat Brendan on your first try. That's excellent. Brendan has been helping me research for a very long time. Almost 10 years now. He has an extensive history in Pokemon as already. Joanne, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have it. This Pokedex. Okay, we got a Pokedex. A Pokedex A Pokedex is a highly technological tool that automatically records any Pokemon that you meet. Well, it's data anyway. My kid Brendan goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid Brendan catches a rare Pokemon, he records it in his Pokedex. And, well, he shows it to me. Why, Brendan looks for me whilst he's out doing field work, and then shows it me. You got a Pokedex too, huh? Well then, here, I'll give you these. Oh dear, now that means the Nuzlocke starts. That's not good. You know, it's more fun when you have a lot of Pokemon in your team. I'm going to explore the whole world and catch many different Pokemon. If I find any cool Pokemon, I'll try and catch them with my Pokeballs. Okay, so a Nuzlocke. Basically, the rule set is that I'm allowed to catch one Pokemon in every route, town, area, or cave, but it has to be the first thing I see. I don't get any second chances. Unless I run into an Abra and it uses teleport, because I have a thing called teleport clause. Because I really don't like the fact that Abra can teleport away, and if you have an Abra, if you run into an Abra, it's almost going to run teleport. Or if you Ralts is probably the exact same too. So I like to use teleport clause. A Roar and Whirlwind also count under teleport clause as well. So if you get Whirlwinded away or Roared away, you can try again, but you only get one attempt after that one attempt. So if you get roared away again, you can't call roar clause. You can't call teleport clause twice. So that's one of my extensions to this Nuzlocke. And 3, you have to nickname everything you get. So hopefully I will remember to. I'm kind of bad at that, and I'm also kind of bad at spelling too. So forgive me. And I'll see what I can do for you. Anyway, wait, Joanne. Joanne, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what a cute Pokemon you have from Professor Birch. How nice. I think your father, you're your father's child, alright. You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey. If you're going out on an adventure, you should wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Yay, I got the running shoes. Okay, I'm going to read the instructions to you. Apparently shoes come with instructions now. I didn't know that was a thing when I was buying them at Shoe Zone. Press the B button whilst you're wearing the running shoes, and you'll run extra fast. It's like a new pair of Jordans. Slip the running shoes on and go and race in the great outdoors. To think you have your own Pokemon now. Your father would be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens to you, you should come home. Now go on and get them, honey. Alright. I'm going to go in and heal up my Pokemon one last time. Really? Just gonna leave the instructions booklet for my running shoes out there on the table, Mum? Okay, fine. Right. Nuzlocke starts in 3, 2, 1. Go! Okay, so whatever I find on this route, I must catch, and it's a Poochyena. Level 3. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. I will admit the fact that it's not great. But it's okay. We can work with this, guys. We can work with this. I hit the table. 1, 2. Oh, I almost had it. I don't think I can hit you again, though. That's the thing. I kind of want to catch you now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice. Poochyena, wow. You won't see many of them throughout this game. Good. I like the fact that you've changed up the dex descriptions to mount the fact that these Pokemon are kind of all over the place. But hopefully I won't find too many of them. I'm going to call this Roxy. That's not how you spell Roxy. There you go, Roxy. Okay, because I'm naming it after my brother's dog, and my brother's dog is really cool, and it's also named Roxy, so I like that dog. Hopefully it'll bring me luck. Right, so you'll notice the Mart is not available until after we get Surf. But it's okay, because this is a thing. Oh, hello, welcome to the Pokemon Mart. This must be your first time here. I'll show you around the shops. Come over to my counter. Here you can buy items to help you on your journey, like Pokeballs to catch wild Pokemon, or potions to heal them. Now, I would tell you to look out for our blue roof, but I have some great news. The Pokemart has relocated to the bottom floor of each Pokemon Center. If our doorway is open, I'll be happy to accommodate you. You can pop in at any time. Okay. Give me some Pokeballs. Give me 5 more Pokeballs and 3 potions. I'll take an antidote just in case, you never know. I'll take a paralyze heal. Again, you still never know. And I'll take an awakening too. Again, you still never know. And I always like to be prepared. I gotta stop healing like that because like it's kind of annoying and I know I'm already full of health. Okay, so that's the speed up button, silly Joe. I won't be using that much this game. Okay, so you have a Hardy Nature. I know exactly what that one does because Hardy Nature doesn't do anything to stats. Runaway is an interesting ability, but it always makes you be able to run away, so you have priority, which is good for running away, and you have Pound. So, Roxy, there's some work to do with you, but I could do it. I could definitely do it. Right, this is Route 102, this is Bridgeway. What am I going to get over here? That's dupes. Oh yeah, if I run into the same Pokemon more than once, if I run into a Pokemon that I've already caught, that's Dupe's Claws. This also counts if I run into something that's on the same evolution line as something I've already caught as well. And this also works until a Pokemon dies. So, if a Pokemon dies, that means I can run it. That means I can. I have to catch it again. Basically, if something in my team dies and I run into it again on the next route or later on in the game, I have to catch it because the fact is, it sort of opens up the encounter again. Okay, so Nidoran female is my encounter. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with Nidoran female. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Don't crit me. I'm level 8. You're level 3. That's not cool. 1, 2, 3. Nice. We caught the Nidoran female. Female Nidoran are coated with toxic barbs, where Nidoran and then Nintendo. Get educated or get out. Can it Nido transition? Can it be gender queer? Okay. He's gone a bit weird. The guy's gone a bit weird. But what am I going to call you? I'm going to call you Amy. Yeah, I'm going to call you Amy. Okay, so... Amy. What do you have for me? Docile nature, poison normal type in this game. Okay, because you're normally fully poison, and so you get to Nidoqueen and then you become poison ground. But you're poison normal in this game, which is interesting. You have poison point for your ability, and you have a docile nature. Thankfully, you didn't give me poison when I tried to pound you. And you have scratch and growl. Okay, I'm going to have to work with these guys, but I think I'll be okay. But I think on that note, I'm going to end today's episode off here, get a bit of grinding done, and in the next episode, we'll advance on. But if you did enjoy today's episode, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can let me know about grinding montages down in the description below if you want to see them or not. And if you do, I might put one together for episode 3. For episode 2, sorry. I mean, this is episode 1. So if you want to see them, let me know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing them myself because it's a lot of hassle. And this is a hard game in its own. But anyway, until next time, I'm JPH Games. Mindela Pokemon Ketalaza. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. And of course, if you enjoyed this episode, upvote the video, follow the channel, and leave a comment as well. But until next time, I'm out. See you again.